What is going on, everyone? I just wanted to stop by real quick for this podcast starts and say you should like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias at John D. Klauser. It's literally the same name as the name that you subscribe to on this YouTube channel. So enjoy this clip, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
I'm on my way to fuck your dad.
Welcome to The John Show with your host, John Doogie Klauser.
All right. What is going on, guys? How are you doing? So we're here on another episode of The John Show with your host, John D. Klauser. That is me. This is episode 41. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming back and enjoying this little cocktail that I call my solo podcast. It's, we're 41 episodes in. We're having fun. We're still up on the third floor of a mansion. I have some new lights behind me, if you see. I feel like I ride this line with doing this show where I am kind of weird because it's like doing it in a random location, and then two, with trying to be professional. It's like this fine line where if I put in a little bit more production design, it will look a little bit better. That's how I feel. And with the past set, and I keep thinking what should I do? I feel like I should put a flag down here. I feel like I should put a desk back there and have some object on it. Just have some silly stuff. I don't tell the truth. I don't know. But I found these little circle lights when I was looking with that, because so this is 120 foot worth of light, and I got it for $2.95 because it was an open box out of normally I think it was an $8 box. But I got it super fucking cheap, so I was like, heck yeah, dude, let's take this. So I took it because I was just gonna look today. I wasn't really thinking about maybe I need to buy some more clamp lights, but I was like, should I buy some additional light? And I don't know, it probably flickers and I can't really see it that well on the camera, so it is what it is. So we're here, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. This is day 2,432 of COVID. We're doing it. We're living. We're trying to breathe. We're just wearing the mask, not wearing the mask. Some states are they don't care about it. Some states are on a lockdown. It is what it is. I think we all know about it. What else? Trump. Didn't Trump do another thing with Georgia for the third time, and he still had less votes? But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Probably better than me. Yesterday I was a little under the weather because it's this dumb shit. So on Friday night or Saturday night, I got off work, and that's my Friday pretty much. That's probably why I accidentally said Friday. All right, I said it Friday night. And what I did was I went over to a buddy's place, and we did 4 shots of Absolute, which was all right. Then I drank 2 glasses of a lot of wine with only had that much on the top that was clear. That was just glass. So these, it was a normal wine glass, and I was just hey, let's have fun. Next day, felt pretty sick, threw up, but after that I was good. Then I took a nap, and then I woke back up and I was ready to rock and roll. It didn't work out. And I was nope, this is gonna be a day we're gonna just not do that. Drank a bunch of water. Went to the sauna today. It's always a massacre. Whenever I get in there, and within a minute and a half, I'm more drenching in sweat because my body's we're gonna get rid of all this alcohol that we just we're just gonna sweat it all out. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know if it really works or not. It could just be I'm just sweating out water, which might have alcohol in it, might not have alcohol in it. Who knows? But it was good. Yeah, it's always fun to get a little tipsy. And I normally don't do that kind of stuff because I'm hey, John, you need to be responsible, be a responsible adult, and, focus on, getting your videos done, cooking your food, doing your chores and that kind of thing. But I'm you know what, John, you deserve a day like this every once in a while. You should do everything in moderation, even moderation. So I kind of moderate, and I don't allow myself to have days like fuck off days. But I've let myself have 2 lately. But what I need to do is I need to request off for my birthday, because I don't know. I think my job, I need to work on the first. My birthday's on January 1st, or the Yeah, January 1st. I'd like to have my actual birthday off so I can go out on the 31st. I don't know. I'm not even going to go out. I'm just probably going to hang out with Aaron. I'll probably just try to hang out with Aaron, do a video with him. Which, man, we are working on those kind of things. We're like, making some videos, and so, yeah. Wow, dude, they were like so super early. So, like, Aaron, hold on, I'm just going to call him because it'd be way better. So, I'm calling Aaron right now. So, this is content, right?
Yes.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Hi. So you're on my podcast right now. So I'm recording my podcast. I thought I would have enough time to finish it because you guys are,
Sorry, we're a bit early.
yeah. So that's the reason why. Do you want me to come down and get you real quick or?
Not yet. You don't have to. We can hang out for a bit.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna let you.
Just let me know when you're done with it.
Yeah, I'll just bust out. Like I have probably like 15 more minutes.
15?
If doubt it.
All right. Well, we'll just run a quick trip probably. Do you want anything?
Just a Coke, like one of the large ones, like not the large ones, but
Like a regular Coke?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The can's fine. Perfect.
All right. See you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you. All right, well that was awesome. So anyway, that's after this podcast. After I finished doing this, like I was going to be doing Aaron's and Dayton's podcast, the Cool Baby podcast. Like, and the thing is, like, they're supposed to be here at 9:00, but they got here really early, and so I thought I was gonna have some time to be able to bust out mine really quick. And that was the whole plan. Was I'm like, okay, like John, okay, you got home, you had all your errands done, and got in. I set everything up, and then like I set everything, and then I set those new lights up, which didn't take much time. But then I had to make, I had to do the thumbnail picture. Then I had to do the intro thing because those are new ones every week. Which you think I would maybe like just record like a really good one and just keep it and just use that over and over again. But I feel like that's lazy because half the fun of doing this is like doing the whole process every week. For me, it is because it's practice. It's practice. It's like just sharpening a knife. And I tell people all the time, like, I'm like, I don't know, just do stuff. Like, I just feel like, I might not be the best filmmaker, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to like, not kill you with content, but I'm going to let you know like what's going on. I'm just going to keep on making stuff, showing you things, doing things. Like I like that's what I love about like Instagram is that I'll post a video one day, the next day will be a promotion thing on a story for one of my you go check out my podcast or go check out like my YouTube page. And then there are then I have like little videos that I make. It's the whole thing is really awesome. Just taking abstract pictures or having I have all these pictures and I've just never used them. I just have them and I'm just like, maybe I should start showing these off and like, because what I like doing is for me, what I would like to see if there's more pages of like photographers who like take a picture and they tell you what kind of camera they use and they tell you what kind of like lens it was. And maybe that might be interesting for someone who doesn't even do it. And they might not know what it means, but then they might see like you used a 6CD camera and a 50 millimeter lens for a shot. And then they might Google that and then you can learn some things from it. Cause for me, that's how, if I could see a shot and then like someone tells me, oh, this is how the shot's made, I would be like, oh, okay, that makes total sense. Like, oh, like, yeah. Then you could just do I would do my own version of it. So it would kill out a lot of trial and error. So like, that's what, I don't know if it even helps. Cause I'm not really telling you the ISO. I'm not telling you like my shutter speed. I'm not telling you any of that stuff. So I don't know if it like even would help. I think it might be a little creative, or maybe what I should start doing is also putting like how I have my camera set. So that might be something that might be interesting to do. Because I never thought about that. I wonder if that would be more interesting. I'm going to ask Aaron and Dayton and stuff and see if they would think that's interesting. Because I don't know. Would it be interesting? But yeah, like I said, you guys, I hope you guys are doing well. What do we have here? What do I have to talk about this week? Because I'm gonna have to do a little like a quick short one this week. So, so I guess I bet that was like absolutely disgusting. Like listening to that right into the camera or in the microphone. So, like song lyrics. Like I don't know why song lyrics are the things that annoy the hell out of me. Out of all the poetry, out of all the arts, that's the thing that just some of it just irritates me. So like when I hear songs like, I miss how you taste, I always wonder, like, what is that person talking about? Are they like talking about like licking pussy? Are they talking about like kissing each other? Or like, are they licking like each other like dogs? Like, because that's I'm not gonna lie. I've had like interesting little relationships where we've done weird things with each other. Like I had this girl, and I like when we used to date, and like we were together for a minute. She would like lick the inside part of my gum, and then I'd do it to her. It was the weirdest fucking thing I ever did in my life. I will admit that now. And like this was all before COVID. Like things like that will never happen again because of COVID. Because COVID killed that. COVID killed any of those like weird little mouth things or like any like weird little kissy things that you do with like your significant other. I'm pretty sure a lot of us like if we hadn't gotten grandfathered in prior to COVID, I'm pretty sure it's not now like a new relationship would start now. Like I don't think any of that stuff would ever occur. Like it would take a long time and a lot of brushing of teeth, like a lot of mouthwash, like putting like there's like swabbing alcohol in your mouth and like throwing it up. If you swallowed it, I don't hope you wouldn't swallow that shit. But but yeah, like it's so weird the things that are gonna be odd, like because like I never before liked to go to like massage like get like a massage by somebody, like, and especially now after COVID, like I'm like I'm good. And then we have this vaccine that's gonna come, and you know what? There's a lot of things. I've just been like thinking, conspiracy theories are conspiracy theories. There's a lot of people saying that, they would take a vaccination if it was healthy and it was safe. Yeah, I just want to be healthy and safe. And like things like smallpox, the reason why like I don't have smallpox is because I've taken a shot for it that was a vaccine. And there's vaccines that we are mandatory to take before we even start going to public schools in the States. So it makes no sense at all how people would. Or it may I get it. I think maybe because like we've had so much fuckery with Donald Trump, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused we're gonna have some weird PTSD, especially add like the 4 years of Trump, and then the very end of it was this pandemic, which he did not handle well. He's still not handling it very well. And the thing is like, and so when you add those things together, and that with that PTSD and like all these people, like everything's going to become a huge giant conspiracy theory over this and that. Like it's like, like if we don't wear a mask, it doesn't do anything, and like, and the thing is like, it only kills like 0.001% of people. And that's usually people in their 60s and older or something like, so, it's just one thing after another. I keep saying, it's just one thing after another, and I'm just, it's going to be really nice, like this time next year. Maybe the waters are going to be chill a little bit, and we're all going to be like, we're going to be able to breathe a little bit because we're going to be within a year with Biden, and hopefully still alive. Like I really do worry about that. I worry about these earphones because I can only hear myself out of one ear. And the thing is, like, I think it's time for, like, I've had these things since I was, these earphones I've had since I was 18, and I'm going to be 32 in like a couple weeks, January 1st. So like I've had these earphones for quite some time, and I think they're finally starting to bite the bullet because the wiring is just getting old and it's just frayed on the inside of the rubber. So sorry, like I drank like a coffee with a bunch of milk in it right before I did this podcast to wake myself up, and all now it's doing is like just sitting in my throat. But yeah, so like I think there's a little bit of a fray inside the cord, and it's been time. I need to get new earphones anyway, and I need to get longer. What's so great about this one is because this one has like the extra 3-foot long cord, and I love those because that makes it so much easier to like have people sit over in a corner or sit over in a different spot and be able to film them, and then be able to sit over here by the computer and like just monitor everything. Because that's what I absolutely love about the Cool Baby podcast, is the fact that it's just, I get to sit here, I get to set these lights up, I get to practice with some other people other than myself, and then I get to produce it. Then I get to hear it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not bad. This sounds like a decently well produced podcast, and it makes me feel good inside that I'm doing it. Like the goal is to get 5 days a week. If I can get Monday through Friday and getting something posted up online, I think that would be good. And I know that's gonna be a lot of work, and I say that now without doing it all the time, but I don't see it not being that. It can't be that hard. Like if I made, like, making those little 16-second videos for stories on Instagram is awesome. That's so much great practice. I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm like, John, you're fucking doing it. You're taking swings. You're taking swings at stupid stuff. It's dumb, and it's dumb right now. Like, so was Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live wasn't that big of a thing either. But it's as much as it is to like post every day and all that work, it is so much fun. I have so much fun doing this. It's so much. A little bit of me, I get a little bit stressed. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this podcast like by myself. What am I going to talk about? How am I going to talk? Like, how am I going to do that? Like, it's like, where am I going to go with these stories? I'm just kind of like, just sit here and just ramble and just hope to God that it's something. And I just wanted to, I guess I'm going to wait. It's at 16. I'll shoot to like 21, 22 minutes, and then I'll probably bounce out, just so like when they have enough time to come when they come back. But yeah, like, guys, it's a big thing. If you learn anything from this podcast, if you watch this on a regular basis, just do things. Whatever it is you like and you want to do, just do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And understand you're gonna suck asshole for a long time. You're gonna suck at it for a long time. You're not gonna at least understand it somewhat, or at least have a grasp, be able to have two hands on it, until you do like it 100. Until you do 100 times, and after 100 times, you have a routine. At least you have somewhat of a structure of how you want to do it. But it's very interesting, and like, what's really cool? I don't know if you guys can see it, but like so I did these butterfly workouts, and like, so it was like really working on your forearms. It was just lightweight though, it wasn't that much, but like how I was sitting was making it where you had to use your back, your center of your back, and then your forearms. That was like the main muscles that it was affecting. And now, like, the rest of the day, like, I did the sauna for 30 minutes at 200 degrees today, and now like these muscles have been just like, they've been cramping the whole day because I completely drained myself, and then I've been drinking, I've already drank my gallon of water. Like, this is basically what I have left with that. But yeah, it's all about just doing things. And I feel like that's a recurring like theme with this little podcast that I keep doing, is that just do things over and over and over and over, and then eventually you will just you'll get it. You'll start figuring it out a little bit, and it'll be a good time. And it's getting close to the end, or it's like 8:55, and then they should probably coming back anytime soon. But I just want to in this podcast here, I guess, say, this is episode 41. I can do this as long or as short as I want. Actually, I can only do it as long as 29 minutes. Or 29 minutes and 29 seconds. Anything after that, I have to like switch it, and then I have to turn it back on to hit record because it automatically turns off. But yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you are staying safe. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, I figure like these little ones are a lot easier to digest, maybe more than even the 29 minutes. I don't know. Who knows? I just wanted to come in talk real quick, and really it's just practice. And I think I did a good job, so I can get off. I'll feel satisfied. But be good. Oh, I did braids. I have braids now. I've been working on this ever since quarantine hit. When I sit in the sauna for 30 minutes, I've been just braiding my hair and teaching myself how to do it. So 8 months, pretty much, of me learning, and now I'm like this, and I found what I really like. These two little Pocahontas braids. It's awesome. It's good times. Little Pocahontas braids. I think that's what I'm going to call this episode. So I'll see you guys on the next one, episode 42. All right. Bye.